It's no secret that one of the hardest groups to reach is teens. When high school years approach, they often get hit with the "I know it all" syndrome, making it difficult for adults to get through to them. Yet, during this critical period, teens frequently endure hard life lessons, including bullying, peer pressure, teenage pregnancy, and even drug abuse. Today's featured story is about a group of female federal prisoners who have joined forces to combat teen issues. They've written a series of books sharing their real-life experiences and the consequences of living life in the fast lane to deter at-risk youth from crime. This group of prisoners is headed by Jamila Davis, a 39-year-old Jamaica, Queens, New York native who is currently housed at the Alderson Federal Prison Camp for Women. In 2008, Davis was sentenced to serve 12 and a half years in federal prison for bank fraud. Growing up, she was her parents' ideal star child. As a straight-A student, she graced the stage at Lincoln Center in dance recitals and starred in an off-Broadway play. Everything appeared fine until Davis reached high school years and she rebelled. From dating a 16-year-old drug dealer to teenage pregnancy and incarceration, she paid a hefty price for her poor choices. Behind bars, while serving a decade-plus sentence, Davis decided to use her real-life experiences to warn others about the severe consequences of living life in the fast lane. While incarcerated, Davis wrote She's All Caught Up, a memoir about her life growing up. Her book was inspired from the positive response she received from teens while participating in a prison outreach program where she shared her story with at-risk youth in the community. After the success of her first memoir, Davis penned The High Price I Had to Pay, which details the struggles she encountered in the U.S. judicial system and the high cost she paid for her negative choices. Davis turned this book into a series, giving incarcerated women a platform to tell their stories. Each volume is written by women who have served decade-plus sentences for nonviolent crimes. Volume 2 of The High Price I Had to Pay features Michelle Miles, a 25-year-old New York native who tried her hand in the drug game as a means to escape poverty. Led by her boyfriend, a notorious drug dealer, Miles's involvement in the infamous Burl organization led to a 30-year sentence in federal prison as a first-time offender. After serving close to 19 years behind bars last May, Miles was granted clemency from former President Barack Obama. Today, she shares her story with youth across the country. Volume 3 of The High Price I Had to Pay features Gwendolyn Hemphill, a 63-year-old woman from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Hemphill made major strides in politics, becoming an influential aide in the White House under the Carter administration. With tons of accomplishments under her belt, Hemphill was praised in her community. Life was great, until one major mistake changed her destiny. Her involvement in a scheme to defraud the local teachers union, where she worked after retirement, landed Hemphill a 10-year sentence in federal prison as a first-time offender. Volume 4 of The High Price I Had to Pay features Brandy Davis, a 24-year-old woman from Detroit, Michigan. Davis was the daughter of a legendary drug dealer. Although Davis was unaware of her father's lifestyle growing up, when she turned of age, she sought out a man that modeled her father's criminal behavior to the letter. She lived a lavish, carefree life until her boyfriend's death. With hopes of staying on top, Davis decided to enter the drug game. Her choice came with serious consequences. She was sentenced to a decade behind bars. After reading these captivating cautionary tales, at-risk youth across the country are taking heed to the powerful message, crime just doesn't pay. The author's street credibility and real-life experiences are piercing through the hearts of some of the most rebellious teens, causing them to think twice before committing crimes. These dynamic women have taken their lemons and turned them into lemonade while paying their way forward. That's indeed commendable. For more information about these women or to purchase their books, please visit www.voicesbooks.com or www.womenoverincarcerated.org today.